Hi, everybody. Welcome to Pizazz News. Today I have with me the amazing Eleazar Guzman. Hello, Eleazar.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey. Hey, it's so good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
We can see each other clearly now, and I can see you look like a whole new man.
Yeah, I took a shower.
No.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a Zoom meeting, take a shower, look nice.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's like, yep, take a shower. I did my hair in curls. They've dropped now, but it was really curly before, like literally. I should have put hairspray in it so it could just spring up, but it
Yeah.
didn't. So it's a thought that counts. And I got my bling on, and it's good to make an effort because,
Yeah.
yeah,
As long as you put some effort,
you got to put some effort in. It's good. And
little effort goes a long way.
I read that you got a haircut, and what was it? Your sister's
Yeah.
your sister's boyfriend that did it.
So my sister and her husband came out to live with us. I live with my parents right now.
Good.
But my sister and her husband came to live with us too because we live in a big house, and so he actually cuts his own hair, and he's really good at almost everything he does, and including cutting his own hair. And so he was like, "Yeah, I guess if I could cut my own hair, I can cut your hair." So he cut my hair, and it came out pretty great. I'm probably gonna get a new haircut soon, but for what it was great.
I know, it's like you look like a
Can you
different
guys get
person.
haircuts in Australia right now?
Yeah. Well, actually, the funny thing is that we never got rid of we never closed the barber shops. Never closed them. So we had access to hairdressers
Really?
yeah. We had access the whole time through. It was and
Wow.
yeah, well that's why I don't know, I was kind of carrying on
And
about the mask.
it didn't affect your numbers?
No. Um no. No, it hasn't affected our numbers. They cut out everything else, but I just thought, well, that's typical of a politician, isn't it? They got to have the haircuts every 6 to 8 weeks, so they're not going to get rid of that. But
Yeah.
tough titties if you're a chick,
Yeah.
nails, and you need to get waxed and stuff. Got to do that stuff yourself or know somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of maintenance.
Yeah, you're lucky,
It's gotta be tough.
I used to think there was only girls that had to worry about maintenance, but guys have to worry about maintenance too. You got you guys can't get away with it anymore. The slobby, the whole man, the whole laid back man not doing
Yeah.
anything anymore. It's gone. That time is finished, isn't it? Or what? What do you think?
Yeah, it kinda is. You gotta look presentable. You gotta look like you're doing something in your life. The good old days are over.
The good
But
old, that I think also part of that was also because the guys used to. I'm thinking Mad Men here. I don't know if you watch that show, but I've got the idea of Mad Men. The guys going out to their jobs,
yeah, maybe yeah, the guys in the suits.
the guys in the suits coming home, the wife's been, cooking like these magnificent feasts every day, and just relying on the guy to
Hmm.
pay the mortgage and everything, and she didn't have to worry about, I don't know, a lot of stuff. She could just, but then it was pretty. I don't know. I saw this really gross thing on Mad Men. It was just one of them was going to the gyno for a checkup, and he was like having a.
Yeah.
Did you see that? And I was like, oh man, that's just like. I guess they were really hygienic back then. you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's it is interesting. Like, I mean, I'm just a little bit older than you, Eleazar. Not much though. I mean, yeah, probably like a decade or something. A bit more. Let's just call it a decade. Make it easy. And
Yeah, that's fine.
back in the day, it's always back in the day. Older people always say that back in the day. Um, didn't matter what guys kind of like you're just kind of like, yeah, it's just a guy, you know, dressed up, dressed down. And but I think now, like, I think guys have as much pressure as women do to present themselves and to put care into how they look. You know, it's
Oh yeah, 100%.
yeah. And this is why, like, I don't do my Zoom interviews in tracksuit pants and shit, you know, because I don't think people would want to see me like that. That's just my guess. They're not gonna like that. There's probably like some weird fetish out there that's into that shit, you know, just that real bogany sort of, you know. They'll probably love it, but it's such a small. I don't think that they're really sort of my people that watch this stuff and read my things.
Yeah.
I wanted to thank you so much for starting the quarantine writing group again. You know?
Yeah, I started it again. I haven't been very good with keeping up with it myself. I started a new job, so it's not really a new job. I just started working again. So it's been hard for me to get those words out. But I'm glad that other people are happy it's back. You know.
Are you enjoying your new job? Is it good? They treat you good?
Yeah, it's fine. They want me to work there permanently, but I work there for a temp agency. So technically, I don't work for that company, but they like me, so they want to keep me. But the thing is, my temp agency pays me more than what the company will pay me, so I'm gonna stay with the temp agency.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's
So you're in Australia. I don't know how's it going in Australia, but in America, we're kind of going through a second wave already of Corona. But uh, some parts, like Jersey, for example, we kind of have things under control a little bit. So I decided to throw like a secret open mic. There's a bunch of other open mics that have been happening, but I just felt like it was my turn to do my part to produce an open mic. And so I produced an open mic in New Brunswick, New Jersey, and we had about 15 comics, a few audience members, and it was fun. It was I bombed my first time doing comedy again after 4 months.
Did you really though?
But everybody else was great to see. Yeah, I did horrible. I did really, really bad. I had like one or two jokes that did well. That I'm definitely gonna do again when comedy.
What makes you think that you bombed?
What makes me think that I bombed? You can feel it. You know when you bombed. There's like a certain feeling where. What's weird about comedy is that when you go up there and you have everybody looking at you at once and everybody's paying attention to you at once, it's almost like you're connected with them on an emotional and mental level at that moment. And so you can kind of feel what they feel in a way. Like if you feel like a crowd doesn't like you, sometimes they don't even need to say anything to know that they don't like you, or they don't like what you're saying, or they're just not connecting with it, or they're not connecting with you. It's just like a performer's success in a way. Yeah.
Do you want to share what that? Do you want to share what you
the
said?
mic was good.
What do you want to talk about the thing that bombed? Can you? Is it as like a joke that you could tell us, or would you rather not and just say the good one? You just kind of froze.
I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time?
Do you want to share the joke that bombed, or would you prefer to put that aside and move on to happier pastures. What was it that you said that bombed?
Okay, I finally heard what you said right there.
Okay.
Yeah, the joke that I said that bombed. What was the joke I said?
It just
Hello?
cut out. Okay, we're back.
Can you see me?
Yep, I can. So sorry, what was the joke? Do you remember?
We're back? Okay.
Yeah. Do you remember what the joke was, or?
Okay. Yeah, so the joke that bombed.
Yeah.
I said some joke about COVID-19. I forget which one.
Okay.
Oh, it was a joke about how I'm so lonely that the other day a scammer called me, and it was a female. So I told her, look, if you call me every day for 9 days, every day that you call me, I'll give you one of my social security numbers. Hoping by the last day that we'll fall in love. Because in America we have the social security numbers, and that there are 9 numbers.
And
Hello?
yeah, no, I can hear you. So they didn't like that joke. It was a bit of a sensitive.
No, it wasn't that it was sensitive. It was that I think I just didn't perform it right, and I was very nervous. You know, when you go from doing something like 8 to 10 times a week, and then going to then you're not doing it at all for like 4 months.
Yeah.
It's a really hard transition, like to go back to that, because comedy might just look like you're just talking up there.
Yeah.
But there's a lot that goes into it, like the passion.
Yeah, you have to rehearse.
The performance of your face.
You have to rehearse.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, I didn't rehearse that much, I guess, but it was more like I just wasn't my wheels weren't greased. I was rusty.
And maybe, Eleazar, do you think it's possible maybe they didn't get it? Because that can also be a thing too. Like, I've noticed that with Americans, like when I was over there, and even just when I interact, sometimes they don't get my jokes. They might not have, maybe it just went through, like they didn't get the joke.
Maybe.
So it's kind of hard
I think
because you can't really blame the audience, because once a comedian starts blaming the audience, then it's like you're alienating the people that you need to sort of support what you're doing. So you can really just
yeah.
I reckon
There's a thing in comedy where they say that the crowd is never wrong. Even though comedians will be like, "Oh, that was a terrible crowd. That was a terrible crowd." No, they weren't a terrible crowd. You just didn't entertain them right, and sometimes it just happens like that. You know, each crowd is different, and they're gonna want something different from you every time. And since it was my first time doing it in a while, I wasn't mentally prepared for it. You know, but I'm gonna be doing it more often. Like I have another mic tomorrow that I'm not producing it tomorrow. That I'm gonna be performing at it tomorrow, and I have like 3 more mics this week, and then I have a show at the end of the month. So I'm getting back to it. I'm slowly getting back to it.
Well, let me know, Eleazar. Like, I mean, you know, get someone to film a little bit of it, even if it's just the audio or something. Be good to kind of be there in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can record it and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'd like that, because I actually, it's really funny because
that'd be cool.
Well, I saw your comedy your stand up comedy on YouTube, and it was really fucking hilarious. I was laughing. It was just so funny, and I put it up on Facebook. I don't think I don't think you saw it.
Yeah, you did. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I thought it was hilarious. I just thought it was just so funny. Like,
Oh, thank you.
and I saw another one too. Like, it's like, because you do have a name that isn't, I guess, for the Western ear, the un-Latino ear, and you kind of embrace that. And it's like, I remember the first time we did an interview, and I was asking you, like, how do I pronounce your name? And then it's like Eleazar Guzman.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's the goo, the ooh, and you really, it's good that you kind of use that because it's like a treat. Your name is difficult to pronounce for a lot of people, and you use that in your material, which I think is great. And I also like the oh, you just kind of pause there. Hopefully, it'll. God, there were some funny things. I like it. Yeah, like your whole. Your name is difficult, just like this connection. Well, I think it's better than the first time. The first time was really chaotic, and but this time round, it's flying better, you know. You know, I thought it was really good because I was watching it and I was like, he's actually really funny, and clearly.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
And because you write your own stuff too, so you write this stuff, and then you've got to practice it. So when it's showtime, it's like you're ready.
Yeah.
You're like, I know what I'm going to say, and you say it, and you can really tell that because I really loved, and I think people really loved hearing from you talking about comedians and just. You have a lot of knowledge about that and what goes on, and you know, I still that thing about comedians getting up there and just farting their shit. It's like, and it really sticks to me. Like I love to when I really like a comedian, like when they're doing something, and I want them to do more of that. And sometimes they don't. They just like do it, and then that's it. They're on something else. And I feel like. Especially when they're doing characters, it's like I fall in love with the characters, and then it's like, oh, they're not doing that character anymore; they're doing something else. This is all comedians. So you made jokes about like sex as well, the sexual prowess or lack of it. Hello.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you now. Yep. You just pause for a bit. There you go.
Well, it looks nice.
Show interest.
I mean, I guess what matters is if I'm already interested. If I'm already interested and she's showing that level of interest, then that's great. Okay, I'm all with it. But if I'm not really showing that much interest and she's showing a ton of interest and it's like it's almost kind of forceful about it, then I'm kind of like confused, like because I'm just not used to that, you know. I guess that's my fault. But yeah, I'm not a very flirty person. I usually keep to myself for the most part, and yeah, I'm just I'm more of a subtle kind of guy. That's how I like things. I like subtlety.
Subtlety, yeah. You're more sophisticated. You're a bit more classy and sophisticated. Yeah.
More sophisticated.
Sophisticated. That's great. Wait. I just had it then. Just give me a second.
Sure, no problem.
Maybe I could just. Right, Eleazar, here we go. So here are some jokes, okay? What did the Buddhist ask the hot dog vendor?
What did he ask him?
Make me one with everything.
Nice. I like that. That's funny.
Hang on, here's one. A dyslexic man walks into a bra.
Yeah.
That's a writer's joke there, isn't it? I'm so sad. Sorry, Eleazar.
I missed the whole joke. You cut out.
Okay. Well, maybe you'll find it funny. All right, hang on. Let me find it. A dyslexic man walks into a bra.
Okay.
That's a joke.
A what, man?
A dyslexic man walks into a bra. See.
I can't hear you. A what, man?
Dyslexic. A dyslexic man. A dyslexic man walks into a bra.
Yeah, I like that. That's funny.
A dyslexic man walks into a bra. Okay? Now, if
That's funny. I like that.
if you tell that joke to people that don't know what dyslexia is, that wouldn't work, would it? So I think it'd be very hard to be a comedian because
Yeah.
you just got to really know who the crowd is in a way, don't you? Or maybe I think it's important to have friends there too. That's what I think. So thank you for listening to my very lame jokes that I found on the internet. So I will say good. Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hang on, here's one. Wait, Eleazar, before I finish, here's a funny joke. No, it's not really funny. Oh, that's not a funny joke at all.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hang on. Oh, that's all right. Is Google male or female?
I don't know.
Female, because it doesn't let you finish your sentence before making a suggestion.
I like that. That's funny.
Yeah, you like that one, don't you? The guys would like that. I think the guys would like that one. Maybe not the women, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably not the way.
Yeah, it's like maybe don't say that around feminists because it might not go very well. I'm a feminist, but I like all kinds of jokes. Offensive ones too. And you wrote some really good offensive ones, which I'll share. Why not? Why not, Eleazar? Let's just share offensive jokes with the world. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll do this again, and hopefully the tech will be better. I'll say bye. Bye. Hey, I was just saying bye.
Oh, okay. You're going. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta try to do this again. Hopefully with a better connection.
Yes, we will. Thank you for joining me, and we'll talk later. Bye.
Thank you for having me.
Freeze.
Have a good night, all right?
Freeze.